Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Nicole, and today we're going to review some of my recent affordable fragrance purchases that I got. I picked up four of them, but I have 6 here. Baby, Lord, just at this point, just come and get my debit card. Somebody. But anyway, let's jump into it, shall we? And don't mind me, I'll be looking down in my notes every now and then. And let's start with the Juicy Couture. If you watched my, and this is Juicy Couture Hollywood Royal. I want to call this Royale so bad, but it's not. It's actually Royal. And if you watched my last video on The Scent For You, my last haul for The Scent For You, I had picked up the perfume oil and I was not sure of when this came out. So after researching it, this was a limited edition and it had come out in 2015. It only came out in a 75 ml, which that's what this is, and also 100 ml. And I found this one Joma Shop for like $17. I believe it was like $17.99 or something like that. Because I like the perfume oil. It smells so good. Once it warms up on your skin, oh, this is so sweet and beautiful. It's like a sweet white floral, but creamy at the same time. It's really weird. And it could be from the cashmere that's in it. Let's go over some fragrance notes. So the top for this is candy apple, pear, pomelo. And in the middle, it has notes of jasmine, gardenia, and tuberose. The base has marshmallow, vanilla, cashmere wood, and musk. Doesn't that sound amazing? That sounds amazing. And that's what, the notes is what drew me to getting the perfume oil. Now, let me spray this on my hand too. So, on initial spray, it comes off floral. You get that gardenia. I'm not a real big fan of gardenia, but the gardenia does not last on me. I get more of that candy apple and that pear. I don't get any marshmallow, which is crazy. I get I get more of the pear, the candy apple, something citrus. I guess the pomelo. But it's so sweet and so good, and a little bit of that woodiness from the cashmere. But baby, this is so good. This is definitely your fruity, slightly sweet floral. And honey, this is not lasting on it doesn't last on my skin. Let me put it like that. So this did not last on my skin very long. This was more or less like a level up over like a fragrance mist. And I don't want to throw Bath and Body Works under the bus because, girl, you got some fragrance mist from Bath and Body Works that last like EDTs. But this reminds me of an EDT. That's exactly what it reminds me of. This is actually an EDP, but in actuality, it performs like an EDT. This lasted maybe 2.5, 3 hours on my skin. It didn't last very long, and I was okay with it. I was okay because it's so pretty. So the prettiness outweighed the longevity, and I'm not one that is opposed to I'm not one that's opposed to reapplying. So, and I only use this one time, the actual perfume, but I use the perfume oil all the time for my layering combos. And again, would I recommend this? I mean, if you could get past the gardenia, if you're not a real big fan of gardenia, I don't care for gardenia, but it doesn't bother me. And the fact that it doesn't stay on my skin long, so I'm fine with it. But if you can get past the gardenia, I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. I would never pay full price for this, ever. And I think paying $17.99 is too much because it does not last on your skin. But I mean, you know, get what you pay for. It was limited edition. And again, that is Hollywood Royal by Juicy Couture. The bottle is cute though. Look at the bottle, huh? The bottle is cute. So I'll take it. Next, we're gonna go to, I picked up Indulgent Moments Cashmere Vanilla from, I think, TJ Maxx. No, I got this one from Marshall's. $14.99, friends. And this, girl, $14.99 for this is a steal. I kid you not. I can't even make this up. I don't want to make it up. But $14.99, this performs like a, I hope it's an EDP. I'm not even sure. Yes, it is. But this performed like a high-end perfume. As far as the smell goes, the sillage, this is gorgeous. This perfume is gorgeous. So let's go over some notes. The top is Skin Musk, Coconut, Cassis, which is like a blackcurrant. Middle is Almond Blossom, Heliotrope, Jasmine Petals, and the base is Ambrox, Creamy Sandalwood, and Vanilla Bean. And that's everything. When I tell you that blend, you get everything. It's the almond. It's like an almondy coconut, creamy vanilla bean. This is like a vanilla blast with some essences of almond and milky undertones. This is so pretty. When I ever did watch All Things Ari, and she stated that this was so good, and ironically I went to Marshall's and seen it, and I was like, let me smell it, because the way she was describing it, I was like, oh, that smells like a winner. Honey, in the store, and it was the only one in the store, and I was not ungripping it. I'm so glad I picked this up. But this is just, it's your creamy, smooth. You get some woodsiness from that cashmere, but baby, this is all vanilla and coconut lactonic dreaminess. And this probably lasted on probably lasted on my skin for a few hours. I would say about 4 hours. Initially, when I first tried it, I thought it didn't last long, but I guess the longer it sits, the longer that vanilla macerates, the longer it'll probably sit on your skin, because I got a couple of uses out of this. And the second time, it probably lasted maybe about 4.5, 5 hours on my skin. Beautiful. And I layered this with ivory cashmere. Girl, shut them down. Just go ahead and shut them down. Tell them don't speak to you unless what? They're talking nice to you. Because that combo right there, stop playing with them. Also at Marshall's, I picked up this Captivating Essences Vanilla Sandalwood. And this one was also $14.99. Let's see. There. And this is also a beautiful fragrance as well. And I thought they were made by the same company until I actually read the label. Okay. But they are sold by, I think it's called Palm Beach Beauties. Or the same distributor. Because the bottles are very, girl, that smells so good. Girl, that smells so good. Ooh. But look, the bottles are very similar. You have some differences, but they're very similar in look. So I automatically thought that it was the same, but they're not. Girl, this is so beautiful. It says vanilla and sandalwood, but you get berries in this. You get some fruitiness, some woodsiness, and a little bit of muskiness. This is gorgeous. So the fragrance notes in this says wild berries, strawberry, pear. The middle is hazelnut, jasmine petals, Fluffy Musk, and the base is Bourbon Accord, Whipped Vanilla, and Cashmere Woods. The fruitiness is what you get first. So it must be those wild berries and those strawberries. The pear I don't get much of, but it's so beautiful. It's like a berry vanilla with some woodsiness to it. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm telling you, do not pass these fragrances by when you are in Marshall's or Target or TJ Maxx or Ross. Just smell them. Just get your nose on them. And just be mindful that these fragrances smell different on paper than they do on your skin. So, if you don't mind just doing a little area on your skin just to get a good or a more accurate account of how it's going to perform on your skin or what it's going to smell like on your skin, do that. And if you don't like it, go to the bathroom, wash your hands. That's what I do. Girl, unless it's headache inducing. If you spray it in the air, you automatically get a headache. Girl, leave it alone. Leave it right there. But the last fragrance that I picked up, it's not the last fragrance. And another fragrance that I picked up is the Good Scent. And this one is called Bonita. And this one has the fragrance notes on it. It is marigold, pineapple, sage, bergamot, and vanilla and musk. So this reminds me, is this a new paper? I gotta say, this one, and I got this from Marshall's as well. But this was different times. I don't believe I picked them up at the same time. So I got this one from Marshall's for $12.99. This reminds me of Bath and Body Works Marigold and Sugarcane, I believe it was called. That's what this reminds me of, but it does not perform like that. This is a beast. Oh, it's so pretty. You get that sweet pineapple, a little bit of floralness from the marigolds, but it's the pineapple and the bergamot for me. You get a little sweetness from the vanilla. It's very slight on the vanilla. But this is so pretty. This is gorgeous. I got this actually because of the pineapple. So I got all these fragrances because I'm trying to transition into spring. So, and I think this is going to perform well in the spring and in the summer, as well as vanilla and sandalwood, and also the cashmere vanilla. I think they're all going to perform well in the spring and summer, actually. And this one, so I haven't really played around with this. So I wore it for a couple of hours yesterday, but I did not. I think it became a skin scent after like, I don't know, maybe like 3.5 hours. But the initial burst is what got me. The burst of fruitiness and the sweetness. That's what sold me on this perfume. And again, I don't mind reapplying if I have to. And that is the Good Scent Bonita. And we all know the Good Scent is usually pretty good. They have another one that's supposed to be like a Charosa 62 dupe. I think it's called Solar something, Solar Fun or something like that. And there's another one that is reminiscent of the Vanilla Potion by True Fragrances. And also, in addition to fragrances I picked up, if you watch my Finery video, you'll know that I said I was going to pick up the new Rouge, the body mist, which I did. So this is a dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540, and it smells just like it. Maybe even a little sweeter. And I think maybe the blast of saffron in this maybe a little more prominent than the actual BK 540. But it smells so good. And I got this because I wanted to, I have so many BK 540 dupes, but I don't have a body mist. So I said, let me just get the body mist. And I passed on the perfume. And then I picked up the Finery's Magnetic Candy. So when this initially came out, I smelled it and I was like, girl, this is overhyped. And then recently when they came out with these 7 new fragrances, I revisited this and girl, I said, no, I'm getting it. Oh no, this one coming home with me today. Oh, and on the box it has the fragrance notes of Sugared Violet, Pink Pomelo, and Cotton Candy. Again, this is a dupe for Byredo Sundays. I literally just did a video comparing the Middle Eastern fragrance, Vibrant Orange and Neroli. Girl. Now this one is a little sweeter than the Vibrant Orange and Neroli. This is even sweeter than the actual Byredo fragrance. This is gorgeous. Again, you still get that blast of citrus on the initial spray, but that dry down is very sweet and cotton candy-esque. And that is Finery's Magnetic Candy. And that is it, friends. That is it for my little affordable perfume haul for the spring. I'm sure this is just the beginning for me because, honey, my carts are full. My carts are full. Let me know what you guys are getting for the springtime. What are your perfumes that's on your wish list? And also let me know if you tried or have any of these fragrances in your stash. Thank you so much for tuning in, friends. To the next time, friends.
Understanding, you respected every boundary. You so accepting, wasn't expecting.